guys, and welcome to another video of Coffee Break. Today with a review about the new movie Aquaman. I was watching the movie last night and I really have to say it's incredible, it's awesome, it's amazing. Everything. It really had everything. It is funny, it has action, it is just like 2.5 hours of a really nice movie. And yeah, there is Jason Momoa as the main actor, and he's just doing a wonderful job. He fits perfectly in the role, and it's just wonderful watching him as Aquaman. So what can you expect when you get in there? Actually, the movie starts pretty fast and it also ends pretty fast, interestingly, and there is not even 1 second in the whole movie where you think like, oh yeah, they could have left this part out, or you know, it's an action movie. So in an action movie I always think like, give me stuff. I want to see the action, I want to see the CGI effect, I want to experience the movie, right? Instead of like give me an endless dialogue where you're just talking about nonsense and nothing happens. But in that movie, every dialogue they have, everything they do, it's really up to a point. They really always follow in a definite direction, and this is quite amazing. So there is not 1 second where you think like, okay, they could have left this part out, or they shouldn't have showed this or that. But in case of emotions, yeah, there were some goosebump moments, right? And they were really nice, where you sometimes also even have a tear in your eyes or things like that. I was watching a movie with my wife and we were looking at each other, and at these, you know, right, emotional moments, you know, everyone has it in the whole movie hall, which is quite amazing. Yeah, especially here in China, the ratings of this movie are exploding. I mean, everyone here loves it. It has much higher rating than the Black Panther, and yeah, people are crazy about the movie. I just looked it up on IMDb. The rating is right now 8.4. So people in general agree. It's like 2,328 reviews already, and people in general agree it's an amazing movie. I mean, there are no real surprises. On the other hand, right, I mean, everything is quite predictable if you know what it's about. But on the other hand, you expect that when you get into such a movie. I mean, it's always just like Marvel, DC Universe, it's a superhero, so what it's about, they're saving the world. So when you get in there, you know, okay, this guy is at the end there to save the world in any way, right? Yeah, no surprise that the plot is about that. From my side, if you are a genre fan, if you enjoy this kind of action movies, fantasy movies, this kind of style, then it's a 10 out of 10. You should get in there, you should watch it, you should enjoy yourself, and you will enjoy for full 2.5 hours without any doubt, without anything. I mean, sometimes you may think, how is this or that's happening, or how does this fit together, and then 20 minutes later you realize, okay, I thought there is a bug or something in the plot or something, but no, it's just how it is, right? It worked out. They clarified everything at the end. So no, the movie's great. Nothing to worry about. You can spend your money. If you're not a genre fan but you watch some other Marvel movies or DC movies, you should expect something new from DC. So it's from my point of view, it has more of this Marvel fever than from this DC stuff. I don't know how to say that, but for me it's just like, I always like the Marvel movies better. For me, like, this Aquaman now is the Thor of the DC universe somehow, because it's this big guy, quite a raw person, right? And he just says what he thinks. He's just like acting with his muscles more than with his brain, right? I mean, he's just like, okay, if you annoy me, I just beat you up, and I don't give a damn shit what you think. And what I also really like about this movie is just like that sometimes you expect this old Hollywood formula, you know, like there is the good guy, and then there are some bad guys, and then the bad guys, they just want to beat up the good guy, and then everything, but they break up with that, or they just show that it can also be different, that we're in the modern world, or let's say the new world, and that the time changes. And I think they had some really good jokes in this movie about that. So to sum it up, I was maybe now talking for 5 minutes, but what I actually wanted to say is just like, buy a ticket, get in there, enjoy 2.5 hours of amazing cinema experience. That's it.